In the historically rich landscapes of Palestine, hidden amidst the poignant tales of civilizations, wars, and spiritual sanctity, emerge findings that baffle the global arena. In this land, where every grain of sand whispers stories of the past, abnormal discoveries have sometimes unfurled chapters of history and mystery that were previously unread. From concealed artifacts that defy historical timelines to inexplicable architectural phenomena, these anomalies perplex archaeologists and historians alike, provoking a re-examination of what we thought we knew. These startling finds not only spark curiosity and controversial debates among scholars, but also weave an enigmatic aura around the already mystic Palestinian terrains, inviting seekers of knowledge and wonder to delve deeper into the untold and the unexplained. Solomon's Wall. An intriguing archaeological mystery. The biblical narratives of King Solomon often shimmer with tales of wisdom, wealth, and grand architectural undertakings. These accounts, inscribed in ancient texts, outline a golden era in the United Kingdom of Israel, particularly highlighting Solomon's remarkable achievements in infrastructural development. One topic that has captivated historians and archaeologists alike pertains to a structure colloquially known as Solomon's Wall. In the heart of Jerusalem, some archaeologists claim to have unearthed remnants of a substantial wall, asserting that this might be intricately connected to the revered King Solomon. The archaeological site, swathed in layers of history, may hold clues that link it to the epoch when Solomon was said to have commissioned numerous grandiose projects. The description in ancient texts of magnificent structures, palaces, and a temple, which were ostensibly constructed under Solomon's aegis, has fueled the curiosity of researchers and ignited numerous exploratory expeditions. However, the assertion that the discovered wall remnants indeed belong to Solomon's era is a subject of vibrant and ongoing debate among scholars. The discord stems from various factors, including dating discrepancies, the authenticity of the artifacts, and divergent interpretations of historical and scriptural records. Skeptics argue that the extant evidence is too scant and inconclusive to definitively attribute the wall to Solomon's reign, urging for a cautious approach in linking archaeological findings to biblical accounts without robust empirical corroboration. In contrast, proponents, often buoyed by a blend of faith and historical intrigue, posit that the geographical, architectural, and artifact parallels between the archaeological findings and scriptural descriptions cannot be dismissed outright. Thus, the wall becomes not merely an archaeological inquiry, but entwines itself with questions regarding the historical accuracy of biblical narratives, the coalescence of faith and science, and the nuanced complexities embedded in the rich tapestry of Middle Eastern history. Despite the ongoing debates, the search for Solomon's architectural legacy continues to forge ahead, intertwining rigorous scientific investigation with the enthralling allure of ancient tales and theological undertones. The fragments of the wall in Jerusalem, whether or not they can be definitively tied to King Solomon, undeniably serve as a tangible connection to the distant past, beckoning scholars and enthusiasts alike to delve deeper into the mysteries encased within the ancient weathered stones. Byzantine churches. The multifaceted historical tapestry of Palestine is remarkably rich, woven through with threads from different epochs and civilizations. One such vital strand encompasses the Byzantine period, wherein Christianity was not merely a religion, but also a potent force that shaped culture, politics, and architecture. Numerous Byzantine churches dotted across the terrain of Palestine are a testament to this influential era, serving as physical remnants that echo the spiritual and architectural proclivities of the Byzantines. These churches, many of which were constructed between the 4th and 7th centuries CE, mirror the Byzantine Empire's theological and artistic evolution. Rooted in a robust Christian ethos, the churches often feature elaborate mosaics, intricate frescoes, and architectural nuances that both embody and transcend the prevalent styles of the period. Notably, their designs and decorations often interweave local traditions and imperial influences, offering a unique glimpse into the socio-religious dynamics of the epoch. One salient example is the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, revered as the birthplace of Jesus Christ. This basilica, originally commissioned by Constantine the Great in the 4th century, exemplifies Byzantine architecture with its characteristic longitudinal axis, magnificent mosaics, and the conjunction of earthly and divine through its art and spatial organization. However, beyond the more renowned examples, myriad other Byzantine churches in Palestine proffer their own stories, from the ruins scattered across remote landscapes to the more well-preserved structures in urban locales. Each site whispers tales of ancient congregations, liturgical evolutions, and the symbiosis of empire and faith. These structures are not mere artifacts of a bygone era, but are dynamic entities, continually reshaped by subsequent periods of conquest, reformation, and restoration. Thus, the Byzantine churches of Palestine stand as stoic sentinels, guarding the secrets of the past while simultaneously partaking in the unfolding narrative of the region, perpetually interfacing with the oscillations between history, faith, and identity in this storied land. Herodian artifacts. The Herodian era, significantly marked by the reign of King Herod the Great, 37 BCE, 4 BCE, and his successors, bestowed upon history a rich tapestry of architectural and cultural artifacts, firmly imprinted in the archaeological annals of ancient Judea. Herod, renowned for his architectural prowess and infamous for his tumultuous rule, erected structures and cities that marveled contemporaries and subsequent generations alike. Herodian artifacts and architectural remnants illuminate the luxuriant and complex socio-political life of the time. Imbued with a distinctive blend of Roman, Greek, and Jewish elements, these artifacts reveal a culture that elegantly harmonized various international influences with local traditions. From fortress palaces like Masada, where monumental ruins stand testament to Herod's architectural ambition and the tragic Jewish resistance against Roman siege, to the splendors of Herodium, where innovation in design and luxury intertwined, the material culture of the Herodian era is broad and varied. The architectural artifacts, including magnificent edifices, coinage, and everyday items, embody the antitheses of Herod's reign: opulence and oppression, reverence and fear. Amidst the grandeur of structures like the Second Temple in Jerusalem, which was gloriously refurbished by Herod, and the palatial complex at Caesarea Maritima, artifacts from the everyday life of common citizens provide intimate glimpses into the lived experiences of individuals under Herodian rule. Coins from the era, often bearing the likenesses of Herodian rulers and emblematic symbols, also offer insights into the political and economic landscapes, encapsulating the nuanced intersections of authority, faith, and commerce. Herodian artifacts, thus, forge tangible connections across millennia, facilitating contemporary engagements with the past. Each artifact, from monumental structures to modest potsherds, intertwines with the narratives of people, power, and place, inviting ongoing explorations and dialogues concerning identity, heritage, and historical memory in the unfolding story of the region. In this light, the material remnants of the Herodian era persist as silent yet eloquent witnesses to the complexities and contradictions of a bygone epoch, continually surfacing in the intricate dialogues between past and present. The Hasmonean Fortress. Within the rugged terrains of Judea, the remnants of the Hasmonean fortress whisper tales of rebellion, autonomy, and architectural prowess. The Hasmoneans, initially a priestly family, later expanded into a potent dynasty that deftly navigated the treacherous waters of geopolitics amidst the towering empires of the ancient world. The fortress, an indelible mark of their reign, stands as a testament to the fervent pursuit of religious freedom and political sovereignty, emblematic of a tumultuous era in Judean history. Erected amidst the Maccabean revolt, circa 167 BCE, 160 BCE, the fortress was more than a mere military stronghold. It was a tangible embodiment of resistance against Seleucid oppression, and a sanctuary that safeguarded Jewish customs and law during a period rife with forced Hellenization. The resilient Maccabees, under whose leadership the Hasmonean dynasty flourished, initially spearheaded this rebellion, which eventually led to the establishment of an independent Jewish kingdom. As excavations delve beneath the layers of soil encasing the fortress, they reveal a confluence of military, religious, and domestic life within its walls. Architectural remnants, from formidable battlements and watchtowers to ritual baths, mikvehs, and domestic quarters, uncover a community that intertwined faith, daily life, and defensive strategy. The fortress was not only a bulwark against external aggressions, but also a bastion that preserved and nurtured the Hasmonean dynasty's religious and cultural identity. Moreover, the Hasmonean fortress symbolizes a significant historical intersection where religious aspirations and political realities converged. Its walls bear silent witness to the unfolding of strategic alliances, bitter conflicts, and the eventual assimilation of the Hasmonean kingdom into the expanding Roman Empire. Thus, through the lens of its weathered stones, the fortress provides a portal to explore the multifaceted narratives of power, resistance, and survival, underscoring the inextricable weave of faith and politics in shaping the historical trajectory of a people and place. Aelia Capitolina artifacts. Aelia Capitolina, founded by Emperor Hadrian in the 2nd century CE on the ruins of Jerusalem, which was destroyed during the First Jewish-Roman War, is an archaeological and historical window into the Roman occupation of Judea. This re-established city, renamed and reconstructed in a manner that mirrored Roman ideology and architecture, served both as a demonstration of Roman might and a deliberate effort to suppress Jewish connection to the region. Artifacts unearthed from the layers of Aelia Capitolina provide valuable insights into the life, culture, and politics of ancient Palestine under Roman rule. Intriguingly, artifacts and remnants from Aelia Capitolina weave a tale of coexistence and conflict. Architectural finds, including columns, statuary, and inscriptions, reflect the quintessential Roman cityscape that Hadrian sought to implant, with its characteristic Cardo, North-South Street, Decumanus, East-West Street, and pagan temples. Notably, a prominent artifact from this era is an inscribed stone, discovered near the Damascus Gate, bearing the city's name and revealing the enforced Romanization of the landscape. Moreover, artifacts like coins minted during Hadrian's reign, with imprints of pagan deities and symbols of the Roman Empire, underscore the emperor's agenda to establish a tangible Roman identity. Meanwhile, remnants of everyday life, oil lamps, pottery, tools, and personal items speak of the population's adaptability and resistance in maintaining their traditions amidst imposed cultural shifts. However, artifacts from Aelia Capitolina also whisper of subverted continuities. Hidden mikvehs, Jewish ritual baths, concealed synagogues, and secret symbols carved onto artifacts reveal the indomitable perseverance of Jewish inhabitants. Despite the Roman overlay, they surreptitiously maintained their religious practices, thereby subtly resisting the forced erasure of their heritage. Artifacts from Aelia Capitolina thereby navigate between tales of Roman dominance and silent, resilient resistance from the subjugated. They offer a fragmented yet poignant narrative of a city and its people, oscillating between cultural erasure and preservation, dominance and defiance. These objects, intertwined with stories of both Roman and Jewish civilizations, remain crucial in comprehending the multifaceted, tumultuous history of ancient Jerusalem, unfolding the layers of conquest, adaptation, and endurance encapsulated within its ancient stones. Ancient synagogues. Peering into the depths of history, the remnants of ancient synagogues in Palestine unravel tales steeped in faith, community, and socio-political dynamism. These structures, scattered amidst the diverse landscapes of the region, epitomize the rich religious and cultural tapestry of Jewish life during various epochs. Reflecting architectural splendors and spiritual aspirations, the synagogues serve as tangible connections between the past and present, weaving through times of prosperity, conflict, and resilience. Prominent among these ancient structures is the Capernaum Synagogue, nestled on the northern shore of the Sea of Galilee. Often associated with the ministry of Jesus Christ, this synagogue, with its white limestone and ornate carvings, not only signifies religious observances, but also embodies interactions between Jewish and Christian narratives in the early centuries CE. The remnants and mosaics tell tales of congregational prayers, rabbinical teachings, and perhaps early Christian preachings, interweaving spirituality with the material culture of the era. Further, the ancient synagogue at Masada, a potent symbol of resistance against Roman oppression, offers another rich narrative. This modest, adaptive space, where rebels likely gathered for prayer during the fateful siege, underscores the central role synagogues played in sustaining community cohesion and spiritual morale amidst crises. Moreover, ancient synagogues such as those in Bahram or Gaza, with their distinctive architectural and decorative elements like stone reliefs, mosaics, and inscriptions, reflect the confluence of local and diasporic influences, illustrating a vibrant, dynamic Jewish life that interfaced with broader Mediterranean cultures and empires. The synagogues, as archaeological and cultural entities, extend beyond mere ruins. They are repositories of collective memories and identities, linking generations through shared sacred spaces. These ancient stones echo liturgical chants, rabbinical discourses, and communal gatherings, persisting as silent yet eloquent witnesses to the unfolding of myriad histories, religious evolutions, and cultural interactions in the richly layered landscapes of Palestine. The Jericho Scrolls. Embedded in the arid expanses near the ancient city of Jericho, the discovery of the Jericho Scrolls unveils layers of religious, social, and historical narratives, connecting us intimately to the inhabitants of antiquity. Jericho, one of the world's oldest inhabited cities, nestles within it millennia of human stories, each scroll fragment whispering ancient secrets and echoing sacred recitations from over 2,000 years ago. The Jericho Scrolls are typically associated with the broader collection of the Dead Sea Scrolls, though they deserve distinct attention. Found within the proximity of Jericho, notably in caves near Wadi Kelt and at Khirbet Merd, these scrolls and fragments draw a composite picture of religious, communal, and possibly monastic life during the Second Temple period. They shed light on a transformative epoch in Jewish history, and also offer glimpses into early Christian contemplations. Scribed in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, the Jericho Scrolls encompass biblical texts, apocryphal writings, and sectarian documents, revealing a rich tapestry of theological discourse and spiritual introspection. They enable scholars to explore the variances and congruities between the Masoretic text and Septuagint, delving into the intricate world of biblical transmission and textual criticism. Moreover, the non-biblical texts among the Jericho Scrolls unveil the beliefs, rules, and expectations within specific Jewish sects, possibly the Essenes, providing an in-depth view into their communal life, eschatological expectations, and theological reflections. They afford a window into a world where messianic hopes, purity laws, and covenantal identity were interwoven with the everyday existence of communities amidst the political complexities of Roman Judea. The Jericho Scrolls are thus not merely ancient texts, but are time capsules, preserving the thoughts, beliefs, and hopes of communities that once thrived in the shadow of Jericho's ancient walls. They stand testament to the spiritual and social vivacity of their scribes, maintaining a delicate, enduring bridge between the sacred past and our present inquiry. The Samaritan Synagogue. Embarking upon a historical journey through the remnants of Samaritan synagogues provides a fascinating glimpse into the unique religious and cultural identity of the Samaritan community in Palestine and its diaspora. This religious sect, with historical roots entwined with but also diverging from mainstream Judaism, has sustained its distinct beliefs and practices across millennia, amidst the ebbs and flows of empires and nations. The ancient Samaritan synagogues, discovered in various locations such as Delos, Apollonia Arsuf, and Sha'alvim, weave a rich tapestry that combines architectural, religious, and socio-cultural threads. Unlike rabbinical synagogues, Samaritan synagogues characteristically face towards Mount Gerizim, considered by Samaritans as the chosen place by God for the divine presence. This directional orientation in architectural design underscores the divergence in religious focal points between Samaritans and mainstream Judaism, which traditionally directs prayer towards Jerusalem. The architecture and artifacts unearthed from Samaritan synagogues, including mosaic floors, inscriptions, and religious symbols, tell a story of a community deeply rooted in its biblical traditions, and yet navigating through various cultural and political landscapes. Intriguingly, Samaritan mosaic inscriptions are often Hellenistic in style, yet adorned with distinctive Samaritan religious symbols and scripts, exemplifying the syncretism present in the ancient Mediterranean world. These ancient synagogues also stand as silent witnesses to the once thriving Samaritan communities, which over centuries faced numerous challenges and dwindlings in numbers, and yet have tenaciously preserved their unique religious identity. The Samaritan Pentateuch, slightly varying from the Masoretic text, is read in these synagogues, resonating prayers and scriptures in a special variant of the ancient Hebrew script. Investigating Samaritan synagogues hence provides a valuable lens to explore not merely the architectural and artistic remnants of the past, but also to engage with the ongoing narrative of a community that has sustained its distinctive faith and practices amidst the manifold complexities and vicissitudes of history. Hellenistic remains. Wandering through the remnants of Hellenistic civilizations, one is subtly transported into an era where politics, culture, and commerce intermingled to forge a pulsating and vivid tapestry across vast territories. The Hellenistic period, extending from the 4th to the 1st century BCE following the conquests of Alexander the Great, witnessed an intricate blending of Greek and local cultures across Asia, Europe, and North Africa, and this is strikingly evident in the archaeological remains scattered across these regions. In Palestine, the Hellenistic era injected a dynamic, multifaceted layer into its historical and cultural milieu. The remnants of this period are scattered across the land, offering a kaleidoscopic view of a society wherein Greek and Semitic worlds collided and coalesced. From the remnants of cities like Samaria, Sebast, and Maresha, one can delve into the architectural, economic, and cultural intricacies of Hellenistic life. The archaeological remnants, including city structures, inscriptions, and everyday artifacts, speak to a vibrant urban life and the permeation of Greek culture into various aspects of society. Architectural marvels such as amphitheaters, gymnasia, and elaborately designed public spaces showcase the adoption and adaptation of Greek urban ideals. At the same time, subterranean complexes, like the intricate cave systems at Maresha, illustrate the complexities of Hellenistic habitation and commerce, offering insights into daily life, trade, and craft. Coins minted in this era reveal the faces of Hellenistic rulers and deities, elucidating the political and religious landscapes, while pottery, tools, and personal items bear silent witness to the lives, trades, and beliefs of everyday people. The multicultural interactions during this period are also vividly mirrored in art and religious artifacts that exhibit a syncretism of Greek, Egyptian, and Semitic elements. In a nutshell, the Hellenistic remains serve as tangible echoes from a vibrant, mingling epoch, enabling scholars and visitors to piece together the cultural, social, and political mosaic that characterize the ancient landscapes of Palestine and beyond. Islamic period discoveries. Al-Aqsa Mosque. Embarked upon the vibrant plateau of Jerusalem, Al-Aqsa Mosque stands as a poignant symbol of Islamic history, faith, and architecture, intimately entwined with the cultural and religious tapestry of the region. Not merely a monumental site of worship, Al-Aqsa and its environs encapsulate a rich, multifaceted narrative that stretches across centuries, bearing silent witness to the ebbs and flows of civilizations, empires, and epochs. Archaeological discoveries and studies pertaining to the Islamic period at Al-Aqsa offer a profound glimpse into the spiritual and socio-political dynamics of medieval and subsequent Islamic eras in Jerusalem. The mosque, with its significant Dome of the Rock, has been a focal point of devotion, scholarship, and governance since the Umayyad Caliphate, with each subsequent Islamic dynasty leaving its imprint upon this sacred precinct. Artifacts, architectural elements, and inscriptions discovered at Al-Aqsa reveal nuances of Islamic art, governance, and daily life. The intricately designed mosaics, calligraphic engravings, and geometric patterns adorning the mosque speak to the aesthetic and theological values of Islamic rulers and artisans, while coins, pottery, and everyday items unearthed in the vicinity offer a tangible connection to the lives of individuals who once traversed these ancient stones. The structures and artifacts underscore the mosque's evolution, reflecting the architectural and artistic innovations introduced by different Islamic dynasties, from the Umayyads to the Ottomans. Moreover, written records from various Islamic periods, including Waqf, endowment documents, elucidate aspects of administrative, social, and religious life centered around Al-Aqsa. Al-Aqsa Mosque, thus, emerges not merely as a static monument, but as a vibrant, living entity, its stones resonating with prayers, proclamations, and the myriad stories of those who sought solace and communion within its hallowed precincts. Through archaeological and historical explorations, the multifaceted tales of Al-Aqsa are gently unfolded, inviting reflection upon the intertwining of faith, art, and empire in this sacred cityscape. So have you heard about any of these finds before? Let us in the comment.